Hello, everyone. Hi, my name is Mike. I'm from JIQ, and you know us as experts in voice technologies. Well, you have probably heard about voice robots so many times, but what do we know about them in more detail? How do they work? What value do they bring? Today, we will discuss all these questions with our leading expert, Serge. Hi, Serge.
Hey, Mike.
Nice to meet you. Well,
Nice to meet you
Serge,
too.
GPTs, voice assistants, smart homes. Well, tell me, please, will they actually conquer us?
Hey, Mike, that's a nice question. I don't think that some conquering process is going on right now. We kind of handle all the technologies right now in the AI world. Um, uh, Hi, everybody. Once again, my name is Serge. I'm from JIQ AI. And today we're going to tell you about conversational AI technologies. Um, We're really glad to have you here on our webinar. Just before we start, we would like to give a small notice. If you have any questions to us, please write them in the chat uh, in the on your webinar panel, and so we would love to answer all those questions uh, after our presentation today. So I'll just give a small brief on what topics are we going to cover on our presentation today. So we will talk about the main challenges of the businesses and the challenges that sales organizations have today. We will explain a little bit more about what is conversational AI, how can it improve your business metrics, sales metrics, and etc. We will showcase one of our AI robots. We'll show you how it works, how it sounds, how it feels like. We'll go through all the user cases that businesses use, and we will look at the JIQ AI solution portfolio. And last but not least, for everybody that will go with us today to the end, we will have a bonus. We will have a bonus at the end. And as I said, so what are the main challenges for the businesses today? And what are the main challenges for the sales organizations today? So first of all, it's increasing cost. Salaries are increasing. And so businesses would like to pay a fixed price and have their sales representative to do more and more, because businesses today need to increase their sales, increase their revenues, and pay less for that, pay less for the business processes. Sales representatives, they come to the business and they leave, but you will pay significant efforts to train those sales, and you pay costs for the HR processes, which is significantly high right now. And sales representatives can also face burnouts when they're doing a lot of routine work. And well, you will also need somebody from your business to monitor the quality of your sales representatives.
Well, Serge, the fact that voice robots exist in the market is not news. Look, even 10 years ago, there were automated information calls like invitations, and 5 years ago, we could hear something similar to IVRs. You might have received a call asking you to press 1, to press 2. However, I
Right, right.
feel like not many people really actually did that, like responding. But can you please tell us how much technology has advanced since then?
Yeah, Mike, that's a great question. Well, we know conversational technology as like text bots or some pre-recorded messages and then you have to press one button to get to the other step, or press two to get on the line with somebody else. But what conversational AI right now is it's basically voice and video technology. So conversational AI right today can sound like a human. And with the help of conversational AI, you would rather want to automate your standard business scripts, and it could help you solve all the challenges that I just mentioned above, just by using a robot that sounds like a human. It thinks like a human. It responds to you like a human. It can be integrated into your with your CRM system, with your IP telephony. So the robot takes automatically all the information it needs to execute the calls. It can replace 100,000, hundreds of operators by basically just eliminating the routine work from your sales organization.
Perfect.
And conversational AI has been applied in different kind of industries today. And this could be customer service organizations. This could be call centers, electronic education, financial institutions. So what we're talking about here are voice technologies that are improving business processes of industries that interact with B2B and B2C channels a lot. So I think that it is time to ask our audience and ask them from which industries did they come to the webinar.
Yeah,
so,
please to everyone, please type in the chat what industry what industry you represent.
So
well, look, Serge, there is the belief that humans are still smarter, faster, and better at thinking in non-standard situations. Well, I've got a question here. Have robots really learned to handle such complex tasks? So,
well, I have a simple answer to this. We can just listen to one. This is going to be a real conversation with an AI robot.
Okay, go
Hi.
ahead.
Thanks for calling delivery service. How can I help you today?
Hi, I just want to check on the status of my order.
Sure, I can help you with that. Can I take your order number?
Yes, it's 204556.
Thank you. Let me check that for you. It looks like our courier picked your package up yesterday and is currently on their way. It should be delivered to you tomorrow by 4 p.m.
All right, I see. Is there a way for me to track the package online?
Yes, you can track your package on our website using your order number. You'll be able to see the current delivery status and any updates along the way.
Okay, thanks for helping out.
You're welcome. Can I help you with anything else?
Nope, that's it. Thanks.
Okay, if you have any other questions or queries, please don't hesitate to call us. Have a great day. Bye.
Sure.
So just like that, Mike.
Well, so human-like indeed.
Yes, I bet the customer didn't even realize that she was actually speaking to a robot.
Yeah, that
So
was
yeah. So, and basically that was one of the applications that can be automated with with conversational AI. This was a delivery company.
okay.
And they use conversational AI to automate the script when a caller, when there's an inbound call and there's a request upon the delivery status. And that's not just some ordinary like status check. You can actually interact with the robot. What are the other cases? So client
Let's speak about the
reactivation.
other use cases, because
Yeah.
I believe there are so many of them.
Right. For example, client reactivation. Here at JIQ AI, we help the jewelry company to reactivate their churn customers. So the company basically struggled with some churn database, and with the help of conversational AI, we automated a happy birthday script in order to reach out to their customers that once used their products and services, and through a happy birthday wishing, we offer them special offers, and just attracting them back to work with our customer. So they return over 5% of the churned customers they had.
5% had to outflow, but they stayed with the company, really.
Right. Conversational AI is very popular in financial institutions, banks, insurance companies, mortgage companies. These businesses basically have very simple scripts, and they reach out on B2C channels, and they ask on huge scales customers whether they're interested in their products or not. So conversational AI can do this work on a whole different scale. It can interact with a huge amount of customers day by day, and you just leave the warm leads to your sales representatives. You just give the warm leads to your sales force, and you don't bother them with ongoing cold calling. Information, notifications, just like the example that we showed you previously, we helped a national delivery company to automate their status check. So when a customer is calling the delivery company and they want to know where their package or parcel is, the robot will not only tell them about where is it, but they can actually reschedule the delivery, and if there's something wrong with the delivery, the robot can engage and transfer to the sales representative to handle this issue. This can basically lead to reordering inside the business. So as a result of our implementation, we helped the company to get 30% more orders.
So you mean to say that when the dialogue doesn't go as planned, non-standard situation arise, the robot is trained enough to understand what's going on and make the decision on their own.
Right.
And
right.
I would say that 30% is quite impressive. It's quite impressive.
Yes. By improving customer satisfaction, customers reordered some deliveries again and again. So they like the experience. So it was fast, it was clear, and so they just reordered again.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
Quality control is also a very important business process for lots of types of businesses. For example, medical companies. When your customer goes to the doctor and he was provided with your products or services, just after this appointment, conversational AI can reach out your customer and know how was his experience. Will he return back to this clinic? Or maybe even reschedule an appointment just after his previous appointment. So this thing works a lot more faster than a human being. So it can just be automated to reach out to your customer just right at the time that you need.
Yeah, and speaking about the quality control, we see that most dialogues are routine, and it's difficult to make people say the same thing over and over again. This really leads to burnout. Let me share my own experience. If I do the same thing for a long time, like some routine task, I start craving for change, even like small ones. I begin to change my remote work location, like visit new stores, take new routes. Well, the idea is that people are really inherently designed for creative work, I think, and let the machines be machines. This case really illustrates this.
Right, Mike, right. What else can we do? So we help companies to collect their overdue debt, and just by simple notification, we help a national bank to reduce their overdue debt by 6% just by informing them, just by a robot informing them that they have a scheduled payment. And this increases the payments on time, so they saved a lot of money.
Yeah.
And this is very fast, so and you really don't really need a human being doing that. Just give the job to do it to the machine. It's going to do it automatically. But conversational AI can replace some technologies that has been used for a while. For example, IVR. In the case of a classic IVR, the robot actually asks you to push button 1, button 2 for different kind of purposes, right? And that really makes the customer gets frustrated, and he really wants to talk to the human operator a little bit more faster. He's pressing the 0 button, and then he's hanging up the phone, that he's calling back. So conversational AI can basically engage with your customer that is calling you with some issue. The robot can understand the issue, the essence of the customer's problem, and directly connected to the right person inside your organization. This
Yeah, it really saves the time, and this is a
right,
great
right.
trend now when the operators change their outdated IVRs like press 1, press 2 to something that is more sophisticated, when you just reach out and say it in one word and probably in one sentence, and you're really directed to the proper person, and your question is going to be solved in no time.
That cuts cost. You don't need to hold the customer on the line. You
Lots
don't
of
pay for that
secretaries.
line.
Yeah.
Lots of secretaries, yes, and it saves a lot of time for your personnel basically as well.
Okay.
So, and you can automate all your frequently asked questions. So when a customer is calling you, it will automatically deliver all the required answers to your customer. That this thing makes your business processes work faster. You don't use a lot of time on just a job that you don't need to do. So let me tell you a little bit more about JIQ AI. We are a London-based company, and we do conversational AI voice technologies to help businesses first cut cost, and second, we increase the speed of the business processes of our customers. We can process a lot of calls, and we process like more than 160 million calls per year. On daily basis, we can process up to 2 million calls, and our robots can handle 200 lines per second.
Yeah, it occurs to me that when cars were first invented, their power was measured in horsepower. So, like in the work of JIQ, does this mean that we have the power of 200 humans
That's right, Mike. Per second.
just in 1 second? Really? Yeah.
Just in 1 second.
Well, yeah, really, Lewis Carroll was right. And to stay in one place, you have to run as fast as you can. But to move forward, you have to run twice as fast.
That's right, Mike.
Well, how does this magic work? So probably some words about the technology.
Right. So we use different kinds of instrument inside the robot. First is the voice activity detection system. It actually accurately analyzes the whole noise that is going into the robot. It detects whether if it is a speech activity or not. After that, it uses the voice in order to translate it into text. And so when it has the text, the robot basically can read what is the request. And the heart of our technology is the GPT model. This model we pre-train with a lot of data, with a lot of business data of our customers. If the customer gives us a script, we give it to the GPT-3 model, and we automate all the scenarios that appear in the conversations, in the interactions of our customer and their customers. And this model actually generates the response. After the response is generated, our own synthesis makes the speech out of the text. And all this magic happens just within seconds. So it can work very, very quickly, as just like we showed you previously. In JIQ AI product line, we have several conversational AI products. The first one and the most popular one is the AI virtual call agent. It can work outbound, it can work inbound. So all sales scripts, all technical support, customer care it can work with this robot. But we don't only do voice technologies, we also do video technologies. So we have AI mobile video assistants that can be used in any type of mobile application, for example, in education. But also we have a special video assistant dedicated to the retail industry. So with this video retail assistant, we can help people just make their purchases just from their phone. I mean, it's simple as that. If you're driving, if you're busy, if you can just talk to a video assistant and ask the robot to make the purchases for you. And last but not least, we do the AI virtual secretaries. The secretary can receive all your inbound calls. It can identify who was calling. It can give you a summary about who was calling and what they wanted from you, and also schedule the appointments with these people. It can also filter spam calls, so you do not need to worry about that as well.
Yeah, the product line is fully packed.
Yeah, right. So all of our robots can be integrated with the CRMs, with your CRM system. So that means you don't really need to put in any data to the robot. The robot will source data it needs automatically, and it will execute the calls from your IP telephony provider. We just connect to your CIP trunk, and from which we are executing all the calls. So what is the outcome for the business? So we talk a lot.
We've really explained a lot.
Yes.
Discussed technology use cases, and I was just thinking, what was the outcome finally? Yeah, what does the business get after all?
Well, first of all, they can increase the tasks that they are doing on daily basis. Mm-hmm. If you have a script, you can do it 4 times amount of calls than you do with your sales representatives or operators. So you don't need to do all those cold calling, but just give it to a robot and it will do 4 times more than a human being can do. You will significantly cut the cost of your business processes, of your sales force, just by doing more for a fixed price. Free up your people to do the crucial tasks that your business needs. Just eliminate all the routine work. And the quality of your sales scripts and all your scripts and the conversations of your with your customers are going to be stable. You don't need to constantly monitor the quality of your scripts. The robot is going to do the stable quality that you need on daily basis. So, as we promised, we have basically come up to the end of our presentation, and as we promised, we have a bonus. And so for everybody here attending on the presentation, we would like to offer you a free demonstration of one of our AI robots. So please schedule a meeting with us. You will have the invitation right now on your webinar panel. And we will love to have a conversation with you and send you a free robot to test. Hey, Mike, how about maybe there's any questions in the chat, so maybe we can answer those now.
Let me read it up. We've got one question. When Anna Baker asks, is it possible for the AI assistant to automatically initiate a callback if the customer does not answer? So please.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That is a very common scenario in a conversation with a customer. So if we call a customer and the customer is not really comfortable to speak with you right now, and he could tell you, hey, call me back in 30 minutes or call me back after 5, call me back tomorrow. That is a very common request, and the AI robot can identify this intention, and it will set up a callback when required. So it will just say, sorry to bother you, I will call you back, and accurately calls back when the customer was asking.
Yeah. Well, we don't have any questions so far.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Well, we're coming closer to the end of our presentation. Is that right, Serge?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, everybody who was attending this webinar. We hope that you learn more about conversational AI. We hope to help you on your business objectives. So schedule a meeting with us. We'll be happy to have a conversation with you, and we'll be happy to consult you on your business project. And we will be glad to offer you a free demo test of our conversational AI robots. Thanks, Mike, for holding this webinar with me.
Yeah, thank you, Serge. And let's move together into the world of cost reduction, business scaling, and smart work.
Right. Thanks, Mike.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you.